when we want to talk to computer, then like a human beings, when we are talking to each other, then we need some language, right? Even one country and another country people, different culture people, totally from different region of the world. For example, I don't know Malay language, you don't, okay, but still I can talk to you in English. So in this way, when we talk to computer, when we talk to technology, then technology has some language that we want to talk to. So the primary language of technology is binary language, machine language. Okay, and we have talked about that machine language is composed of only two values, which is 1 and 0. 1 means on and 0 means off. So on and off, so on and off current. So basically the mother tongue of technology is electric current, binary language. Okay, but later on, the engineers and the computer scientists from time to time, they introduced and invented many other languages, and now today the languages become so easy and fully in English, so we understand what we are typing. But actually computer can't understand, but behind the scene there is a software which is called compiler. The compiler convert the language that we type in English, the compiler convert that language to binary language, so then computer again understand. So there is the compiler is like a translator among us and computer. Central processing unit is the processor of the computer. Okay, it is called processor also. So the processor actually is the main brain of computer, which processes all the commands. Main memory is the RAM. You know RAM, RAM. Okay, so random access memory. I hope all of you know, and maybe I think I'm quite sure you all of you know even about the mobiles. Nowadays, people when they are buying, they are looking for specs like RAM, memory, and camera, especially. So main memory means the RAM, not a hard disk. The second one, the second memory, the storage is the hard disk. Okay. Input devices are all those devices through which we can enter some command to the computer. For example, mouse, keyboard, okay, mic. All these are input devices. Output devices are the devices which display something from computer to the user, taking from computer and showing to the user. Like for example the screen. Okay, so the screen is displaying text, images, video for us. Printer is displaying printing something that we type. Our page is okay, so that is also output devices. This is in the division inside the processor is divided into two major component. One is called arithmetic and logic unit, and another one is called control unit. The arithmetic and logic unit is a sub unit inside processor. This is actually all the processing work, the calculation, the distance. Okay, many for example, if you are playing a game, then in a game the player's position, okay, and the player distance, the player walking, all these things are calculation is done by the arithmetic and logic unit. Or if there is any mathematical calculation like a plus b or 2 plus 3, okay, something like that. And control unit is actually controlling the overall flow. For example, when input should be received, when output should be displayed. Okay, so how these all devices should work with each other. So it's like a monitoring unit, like a brain. That's good. If you already know about this, then so the memory is divided like this, that each byte has an address. Okay, and the next byte has a next address, and next address, the addressing started from 0, but actually it is not the point, it is in hexadecimal system. Okay, in hexadecimal system. Hexa. Okay, so the zero will be not like this zero, it will be something like 0 x 0 0 something in a hexadecimal system. Like in a binary, zero is like one is 1 0, 2 is 1 1, something like that. So when you convert the one into hexadecimal, it will be different style, but not you simply know that it start from 0, then 1 2 3 4 5. So for example, you see some value is stored here, then computer go through the addresses and can find the information there, exactly like Aposlaju person when they are sending the when we are sending some uh, parcels to each other. Then you see the filtration and the destination locations are filtered at every postlaju office accordingly, that which box should go where, and then who will distribute, and finally it reached to that point. So it's exactly work like that. I hope it is clear that the computer can store information in a memory based on address and can retrieve information from memory based um, on address. Okay, so program and programming languages. So what is a program and what are programming languages? Okay, okay, so program is actually instruction to a computer. Okay, a step by step instruction to a computer. For example, if we write this instruction to get a value from user and store in A, then second get another value from user and store in B, and then plus the A and B together and store the summation, the addition, in C, and then display C. So this step by step instruction in a computer programming language, if you write, so this is called a program. Okay, but before program, we actually write algorithm. Algorithm is in our own language, even in your own Malay language. If you write the steps how to solve the problem. For example, if the problem is to get two numbers and then add those two numbers together and display the sum. So what are the possible steps? Okay, so the possible steps are that let's suppose step 1, get a value from user. Step 2, store that value in a variable A. Step 3, get another value from user and store in B. And third step, plus the two values A and B into C. And fourth step, display the value on screen. So you see, we are actually writing the steps in our own language or maybe in English language. So these uh, um, step by step instructions is called algorithm. When it is in English language or in our language, then it is called algorithm. And when it is in a programming language that computer can understand, then is called a program. Okay, let me summarize once again. What is program? What is algorithm? If we know a problem, okay, so the problem is to add two numbers and display the sum. Okay, if this is a problem, then we already know how to solve it. Okay, so if we know the problem and if we know the solution, then if we write the solution in steps in our own language, then it is called algorithm. And if we write the same steps in a computer language, then it is called a program. If anyone improve this skill he or she will be a great computer programmer, and he or she can become a great computer programmer. So actually, the first thing which we should start from is to understand the problem. Okay, for example, let me show you one thing. Okay, let me show you one. This, can you see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you see, as I was telling you that the first point is to understand the problem. So now here is a question. The question is like a problem. So what do you think that the question mark should be replaced by what? So you see, it doesn't need actually science, it doesn't need mathematics, it just need uh, analytical skill to get a clue from the rest of the cells and apply. If you observe the rows from left to right, okay, from left to right, let me show you. If you go in this direction from left to right, so you see the first cell has two dots, then the next cell has three dots. Okay, if you go to the second one, the same pattern is there. So you see this one has 1 2 3 4 5, the other one has 6, the other one has 7. So it means from left to right the dots are increasing by one, right? So if it is increasing by 1, so here are 2, here are 3, here should be 4, right? But how to display it? So you see here is another issue. If you look at this line, okay, this line change by 45 degree when reached to this line, okay. So if and it is this is called clockwise or anti-clock, yeah, clockwise. It changes clockwise. Clockwise means in this direction, okay, in this direction. So in this one is like this. So in this one 45, next 45 should be how? Huh? Next 45 should be like this, right? Because from,
Yeah.
yeah, because from here, you see, from here this angle should be 45, right? So it means it will be like this. uh, I should remove this one. Okay, okay, so it will be like this. So if when we understand the pattern, okay, that the dots increases by one and the line changes its direction every next cell by 45 degree clockwise, okay, then it will be like this. So it will be like this, and it should be two here and two here. So it will be changed by something like this. So you see, for this purpose, I didn't use any scientific theory, any mathematical formula. So it's just analytical. This is called analytical skill, that you analyze a problem, okay, and then you get some pattern, okay, and then write the solution in steps. So the solution will be what? That increase the dot by one, okay, and rotate the line by 45 degree. Okay, let's see another puzzle here. Let's start from the beginning one. You see from the top left corner. Let me open my, okay. So if you look here, here the arrow is down the pentagon, not over the pentagon. Did you realize this? And you can say that it is an 90 degree, right? And then
Yes.
it changes by 45 uh, degree anti-clockwise, Okay, this time is anti-clockwise. So you see from here it went to this direction, and not only changed by 45 degree, it comes over the pentagon, right? Previously was under pentagon,
Yes.
is now over pentagon. Next time it should come to this place like here, but go inside pentagon. You see, then from here, it, you see, previously was here, now it here but over, then again here but under, then again here but over. So here but under, it should go where? You see, quite clear, it should come to this point and
Over the
Over.
pentagon.
over the
Over the.
pentagon. Yes, very good. It should come to this place and should be over the pentagon, and it will be like this. Okay, these are the details, and it will be like this. So you see, uh, the magic is to understand the existing thing, the existing problem. First understand. If you don't understand, never you can provide a solution. Remember this point. Is not only in computer, it is in in our 24 hours life, in every field of life. Whatever problem you have, if you don't understand the problem first, you cannot solve it. For example, if you want to start your car, okay, and your car cannot start, so your first question will be what? That why the car cannot start, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see, the why question tells us to understand the problem. Where is the problem? What are the reasons? So once you understand the problem and you know the reasons, then you can quickly think about solution. So you see, the solutions originate from from the problem first. So if you know the problem, then your brain can go to next level. For example, if you realize that, oh, my car cannot start because the battery is totally discharged, so then your brain will work. Okay, what's the solution for that? Maybe you can get help from someone to quickly jumpstart for you at that moment, or maybe you can buy a new one. Okay, or maybe you can reach. So what you see, there are another point. Note that every problem has several possible
Yes,
solutions, right? Several possible
yes, sir.
solutions.
Solution.
Yeah, for example, in this case, if your car has a battery problem, you can get help from friend or family members, one solution. You can buy a new one, another solution. You can borrow from someone, let's suppose. So you see, there are many possible solutions. So the skill that, actually, this is a 21st century skill, not the point. If you improve your this skill, remember, you will be a successful person in your life. And it is not related only to computer, it is related to many different fields of life. One concept, how to solve a problem. So programming is a problem solving activity. This field, the programming, is a problem solving activity. And all the softwares, if you think, for example, if you think about, so let's suppose Facebook, actually at that time was the problem that how the people can share things with each other, and how people from different location can be socially linked to each other. So someone understand the problem and try to provide a solution. So we got Facebook. In the same way we got WhatsApp. In the same way we got Twitter, we got Instagram. So all the softwares originated from a problem, and someone in a computer programming field write a program for that and solve the problem. So programming is a problem solving activity. So it's nothing, just solution provider. Okay, so all computer programming people, they are solution provider, and they are providing solution for different problem. So if you are a good problem solver, okay, you could become a good programmer, and not only actually a good programmer, you will be a quite successful person in your life, because any issue within your life, within your family, within your friends, okay, or any other, if you want to if you have the skills, then you will quickly realize the problem, and once you understand, then you will quickly find out solution. Okay, how to resolve it, what we can do if we want to solve a problem from a computer point of view. So you need to think carefully about the problem, as I told you, right? You must know the problem first and its solution. First you know the problem, then after that you will know the solution. And how you will know, analyze the problem. For example, in case of the car issue, you will analyze actually different reasons. So the first possibility, the second possibility, the third possibility, and finally you will find out uh, the reason. And actually every field is working like this. If someone is sick, okay, the doctor actually try to ask you many questions. The many question is actually what? Actually the doctor want to understand the problem, that why you become sick. Okay, if the doctor don't know your sickness reason, he cannot give you any medication. Is it right?
Yes.
Meaning to say, before applying you will plan it out, meaning to say you will write in a paper, in a field of computer. Okay, you will write it step by step. Okay, and then you will check it, that okay, let's apply some example on the first step, then on the second step, and the third step. If you test the your written steps and it produces a valid solution, then okay, then correct. Okay, so if not correct, if there is any issue, if you found any issue when you are testing, then modify it. Okay, and when you modify and check again, and after checking you are sure now that yes, now is correct, then write it in a programming language then. So the English language or your own mother tongue, that you have written the problem in that language, let run just convert to programming commands. And actually if you know the problem, then the programming commands is not an issue, that is very easy. Okay, and once you write the program, then test again, that is it working. So that's all. This is the whole philosophy of the computer and IT world. Okay, understand the problem, analyze the problem, write solution for that step by step, check the solution. If the solution need modification, modify, otherwise convert to a computer program. So when we write the steps in our own language or in English language, this is called algorithm. I am defining once again. You see, all these three are different definition of algorithm. When we write the steps of the solution in English language or in our own language, that is called algorithm. Algorithm is written in English language and the program is written in computer language. This is the only difference. The algorithm must be correct, the steps must be correct. If it is not correct, it will not give you any result. So it must be correct, it should not be ambiguous. Ambiguous means that it should be very very clear. Everybody should know what the sentence mean. If the sentence is not clear, it is not a good algorithm.
Yes.
Okay, second one, it should be effective. Effective means that your steps should provide a solution. If you write a steps and if the steps is not effective, can't provide a solution, it is not useful, right? Okay, so
Yes.
it must be effective. Third one, the algorithm should have a finite steps, meaning to say that it should be in a limited steps. It should not be such a work that the computer or the person is doing infinite time. Infinite time is like a loop that do again and again and again and again. How many times? It is not clear. This is one example of algorithm. Okay, and we are writing like this. Like consider an algorithm followed by one junior executive for getting out of bed and going to work. So you see, simple daily life activity. So when you are writing in algorithmic form, note the point. The style is like this: begin and next line one step. Get out of bed. Next next activity. Take off pajamas. Next activity, take a shower. Next activity, get dressed. Next, eat breakfast. Next, and carpool to work or go to work. Okay, so and you see the last point, the infinite. And when you so the 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 task completed or not, you see a junior executive to getting out of bed and going to work. So from bed until work, all the steps are defined, right?
Yes.
So can you write like this for coffee? Every one of you?
Yes.
If I create a link,
Yes.
if I create a link, can you write? I think I should quickly see. Okay,
Yes.
let's go. Can you?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let's go to. You should must start like begin, and then after the begin a bit indentation means that you see the begin word is a bit to the left, the steps are a bit to the right. Okay, then step 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever step you proposing, and then end.